Welcome in everyone. Today we are here to talk Way of the Hunter once again, and this time I want to go over a few of the images that were shared through Steam. Then I will talk about a delay that we can expect to see at launch. So let's get into it. The first picture is of the Ross's Goose from the North America map. They look pretty good in my opinion, though I don't hunt geese in real life. I am pretty happy with this model. With some of the waterfowl talk being hinted at in the Discord, I really hope we get to see some of the takeoff and landing sequences in the next dev diary. Call of the Wild really got me hunting more birds with their rework, so I am hoping Way of the Hunter can put together a good animation. I wish I could say more on this topic, as I have seen one bird in particular take off and it did not disappoint. The next image I want to go over is the bighorn sheep. The model is a nice mature sheep. The surrounding area could very well be the Highland Forest region we discussed in this previous video. The only thing that caught my eye on this one is that he does seem to have these two lines that are running across his coat. I'm not sure if that is a shadow or a bug with the coat. It doesn't look like muscle outlines to me, but if this is something funky, I'm sure the devs are on top of it. Another image that was shared on Steam was this image of the mouflon. You can tell from the coat and the angle of the horns, it just gives it away even if we cannot see his face. The scenery around does look beautiful and has got a lot of praise in the chat. Now the last image is a big one, and it's an image of the map. The map does look a lot like ProHunts, and again, I cover all of this in previous videos up at the top. It does seem they copied a lot from what those devs did and carried it over into this title. And there is a lot to this next image, so I'm going to break it down bit by bit. At the top we have 5 different tabs: map, objectives, encyclopedia, character, and game. We know what the map tab looks like, so I will be speculating what the others would hold instead. The objective tab probably has a list of missions and orders that we are working on so that we can easily reference them without having to go back to our laptop. The encyclopedia tab is most likely all the information we have been getting of the animals, the need zones, and all the times. Then I would also assume that landmarks like echo points and the photo locations would show up here as well, and probably some other historic locations and basic just region information. Then the character tab is most likely where the skills or perk system is, where we can actually see what perks we have active and where we could go next. It'll be interesting to see what kind of system they implemented there with at least 40 perks. Then the last tab, game, in my opinion is probably the utilities and or your save files. So maybe this is a place where we can actually turn on certain things that will help us find these need zones and animal patterns. Then if we turn it off, it will make it a cleaner, more sim type of hunt. To the left on the map is a wind indicator, and not only can we see where the wind is headed, but we can also see what it will be doing in 1, 2, 3, and 4 hours from where we are now. I'm not sure if this will be a perk or if this would be something that is available right away. So down at the bottom we have several other options for the actual map settings where we can use filters to select what we want to see. I'm sure this is a lot like other mapping systems, and in this particular one we could probably turn off the need zones and or whatever animals we are seeing. Beside that, we have 2 marker options, the tracking and exploration. I assume the exploration marker is something we can set ourselves. The tracking marker, though, I'm not positive about. Seems to be based off of whatever animal we are tracking at the moment. A lot like what we would see in Call of the Wild. Scattered across the map we see different animal indicators like whitetail, wild boar, wolves, fox, and what I am thinking is the mule deer. Then we see the cabin markers and a lookout tower marker as well. Something I noticed here is that there are multiple areas, possibly subregions. They are very faint lines. They do seem to divide the map though. I kind of want to speculate that these are regions we talked about in the last video, though there is way more of them than there are passes for, So I think that the passes are for a greater region, and then they are actually divided even further to what we can see now. For the delay, it is the brown bear. The brown bear is delayed and won't make it in the launch update. I had a feeling this would be the case ever since I seen the Transylvania animal list and the brown bear wasn't there. It was said that they didn't intend for it to be on the list, and well, things happen, and at least they told us instead of letting us wander the map thinking they were just in hibernation or something. I wouldn't really expect to see it anytime soon and would hope that they focus on delivering a well-developed model instead of rushing it into the game. It wouldn't surprise me if this one comes as a free update that gets hyped up more and more before the holiday season. I am excited to see what the game is like firsthand and can't wait till the 16th. I will be streaming all day and hoping you can all join at some point to check out what we can get into. I will be taking live suggestions, so let me know in the chat what you want to see. The embargo is going to be lifted on the 12th, 1700 for CEST. I do have an update to the times as UK will be seeing this happen around 1600. Then Romania will be around 1800 and Turkey at 1900. The States times will be the same with the East Coast right around 12 o'clock p.m. Central at 11 a.m. Mountain Time at 10 a.m. West Coast at 9 a.m. and Alaska at 8 a.m. If you liked the video, make sure to smash those buttons for me and subscribe to see more Way of the Hunter content. I do plan on sticking around and doing these deep dives, so if you want to see the channel get more access, your support will greatly help. That's all I have for you today, and with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching another one, and as always, have a great day.